Alright, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World, and I'm Blue Devil. What we got going on today is a video of Kelpy talking about he's gonna run with Southside if he ever gets busted. But before we get into that video, if you guys are new to the Hater World, make sure you go over, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, like the video, and most importantly, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you like what I'm doing or whether you don't. And salute to all my day ones. You guys already know, nothing but love. But check this out. We got this video of Kelpy. Yeah, the same Kelpy that got beat up by Almighty, saying that he is going to run Southside if he ever gets busted. This video was sent to my Instagram at TheHaterWorld. If you don't follow me, make sure you do so. We have all the behind the scenes footage right there and all the exclusives and whatever is coming up. So with no further ado, let's get you guys the Southsider's reaction. Let's go. Alright, check this out. The first thing we're going to do is watch this video entirely, and then we'll come back and chop it up and give you guys a Southsider's reaction. Alright, so let's get it.
Sharp, Almighty was like talking about OC. You feel me? Like,
no, they were slandering OC, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling him this. If you want to pull up to where I'm from, bro, Main Street, dog, FxTroop territory, he gonna have a different mindset on that shit, bro. He ain't gonna fuck around like that. Yeah.
Will he pull up, though?
He won't pull up, bro. And that's guaranteed set in stone. That dude won't pull up. Like,
hey, shout out my troopers though.
yes, sure. Shout out all the Today gang members out there. Shout out everybody doing their thing in the OC, but and as a non-affiliate, I'm saying that, but nah.
Hey,
y'all
so
know
good.
yeah.
So let's say this. So let's say, God forbid, you feel me? You ever get locked up? Have you ever been locked up?
I never been locked up. Nah, I caught cases and shit like that, but I was a juvenile. So.
Who would you run with in the county?
Woods.
Not the Woods, bro. 100% the Southsiders. Because, bro, like, and I said it before, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it till I die. I'm brown inside, no matter how I may look and all this. Like, I'm a proud Mexican, bro. I'm proud Rasa. Like,
wow.
I'm
Yo, say it a little clearer, bro, because you're not white, bro. Everyone thinks you're like a white Pimp, bro.
Shit. Like, I'm proud of Rasa, y'all. Like, come on, trying to talk like I'm a white boy and shit.
What nationality are you?
I'm Mexican, bro.
Mexican, 100%?
Mexican. No, I'm 50-50, but I grew up in a household where, you know what I'm saying, we were speaking Spanish and shit. We were growing up on the Mexican culture, you know what I'm saying, Catholic, all that shit. I grew up, like, a lot of my childhood was spent in Michoacan and TJ and all around Jalisco and all that shit. So,
Kelpy gonna be in there, hit it.
Okay.
You feel me?
Bro, I'm for sure not riding with the Woods, though. Like, no hate to nobody, but yeah, nah, bro, I'm proud Mexican. I'm gonna stay that way.
Alright, check this out. I heard enough, and I'm pretty sure all you guys watching at home also heard enough. Let's rewind it and let's break this down and let you guys know exactly what he's talking about. Alright, let's go.
Sharp, Almighty was like talking about OC. You feel me? Like,
no, they were slandering OC, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Check it out. Before they go any further, I've said this before and I'll say it again. People try to slander Orange County because it just sounds nice. You know, Orange County, the housewives of Orange County, the suburbs, you know, but every big city got suburbs and got ghettos, okay? Almost every city. They'll have a ghetto and then they'll have a nicer area, which everybody will call the rich area, you know. But the only people that call it the rich area is us ghetto broke motherfuckers. Because the rich people don't call it the rich area and they don't call it the poor area. Okay? But I've said it before. Orange County is with the business. They got a lot of Southside gangs. I'm not sure or familiar with the black gangs, but I know they got a lot of Southside gangs there that are with the function. So anybody down speaking OC doesn't know what time it is. Alright, but let's keep going.
I'm telling him this. If you want to pull up to where I'm from, bro, Main Street, dog, FxTroop territory, he gonna have a different mindset on that shit, bro.
So he himself said FxTroop. Listen, I know a few homies from the F, right? This fool Kelpy is going through an identity crisis. Now, he's talking about Mexican gangs and Southside gangs. Now he's Mexican, obviously, I guess. Because now he's saying, come to my block where I live. You know, almighty suspect won't see the end of it if he comes to the FxTroop block. Listen, Almighty ain't going there. He has no reason to go there. He already served you and you didn't do anything. Why in the fuck would he do anything as far as going to where you live? Right? Listen, you had your opportunity. Let me tell you a quick little story time, because you guys know that I like to throw these story times into my videos. I once knew a Chicano rapper that got beat by another Chicano rapper. Then he calls me up and tells me, hey, do you know where this Chicano rapper lives? Because I sort of had to scoop on everybody because I worked with everybody. But I wasn't giving up that info because it's confidential, and I ain't with that, backdooring anybody. You know what I told Tabato? I go, hey, homie, you had him in front of your face and you didn't do nothing? Now you want his address? Get the fuck out of here. You had him in front of your face and he fucked you up. Let it be. Now you want to backdoor him? Let it be, homie. So Kelpy here is saying if Almighty goes to his hood, right? He would have trouble, leaving. Obviously saying he'll get fucked up or whatever, right? But check this out. Didn't Kelpy say in the previous video that he was homeless? He's homeless, but now he's living in FxTroop territory? Somebody explain that to me. Didn't he also say that he lived with his mom in a nice area on a Camp Capone interview? Now he lives in the hood with the FxTroops? Kelpy seems lost. He seems very lost. Let's keep going.
He ain't gonna fuck around like that. Yeah.
Will he pull up, though?
He won't pull up, bro.
Wow.
And that's guaranteed set in stone. That dude won't pull up. Like, hey,
He don't gotta pull up. The fuck you gotta pull up for? He already beat you to the floor. There ain't no reason to pull up. Listen, Kelpy got his 5 minutes of fame, and he's extending this to 15 and 20. It is what it is. Salute to that man, getting the bag. But I think Almighty done moved on from this. I hope he did. This was a moment in time, and that is it. Kelpy got what he wanted, and he wanted his 5 minutes of fame. He wanted his clout, and he got it. We'll always know him as the fake white pimp that got beat. That's it. But let's keep going.
yes, sure. Shout out all the Today Say gang members out there. Shout out everybody doing their thing in the OC. And as a non-affiliate, I'm saying that, but nah.
Hey,
y'all
so
know
you a
the rest.
resident. So.
Damn. Listen. This fool very freely said, shout out to the 1-3s. That's cool. But he must be kicking it with some then. He went from being solo to being with ODM Slim to now kicking it with the FxTroopers. What's next? The Aryan Brotherhood? Or the Black Guerrilla Army? Listen. Shout out to Kelpy for getting his bag. But I think he's just shocking everybody with what he says in order to stay relevant at this point. So let's keep going.
So, let's say this. So, let's say, God forbid, you feel me? You ever get locked up? Have you ever been locked up?
I never been locked up. Nah, I caught cases and shit like that, but
Now he's never been locked up. Listen. In the video he did with No Jumper, he pulled out paperwork with a list this long of charges that he got busted for. Weed, dope, meth, money, all kinds of shit. Now I'm starting to believe that he printed that shit out himself. How can you get busted for all this shit plus a hammer, a gun, and not even go to county? This fool is fooling the world. He is fooling everyone right now. But let's keep going.
Who would you run with in the county?
Woods.
not the Woods, bro. 100% the Southsiders.
Check it out. He said he will run with the double S. And the double S will not deny him either. You know, they're not going to look at his skin and say, you're white. Nah, they'll take him right in. They might make him do a couple missions, you know. They might make him do a couple of things just to make sure that he's a writer, you know. But they won't deny him service. They won't. They'll look at this like an opportunity to, you know, do something. Simple and plain. But he probably will run with the Southsiders. You know, I don't know why. He's invested in black culture. He's invested in pimping. Pimping is a black man's sport. Unless I'm mistaken, somebody tell me otherwise. But every time I think of a pimp, I think of Don Juan. I think of Sugar Free. Now I think of Sharp. Pause. You know what I mean. I don't think of Mexicans in the pimp game. When the fuck have you seen a Mexican pimp? You know, when have you seen a white pimp? All you see are black pimps. You know, that's what they do. You know? And it's all good. They do what they gotta do to get money, and other motherfuckers do what they gotta do. But yet here he is, invested 100% in being a pimp, which is a black thing if you ask me. And yeah, he wants to run with a double S. He seems lost. I said it before. I don't give a fuck what this young man does. You know, I'm just bringing you guys the footage. But he seems lost as fuck. But let's keep going.
Bro, like, and I said it before, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it till I die. I'm brown inside, no matter how I may look and all this. Like, I mean, I'm a proud Mexican, bro. I'm proud Rasa. Like,
wow. Yo, say it a little clearer, bro, because you're not white, bro. Everyone thinks you're like a white pimp, bro. Shit.
Like, I'm proud Rasa, y'all. Like, come on.
Did he have a tattoo right there? I could swear I heard him on the No Jumper say he was white. Later on in different interviews, he said he was Mexican or mixed with Mexican. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe I heard him say he was white. Let's keep going. This video is almost done.
I'm a white boy.
What nationality are you?
I'm Mexican, bro.
Mexican.
Yeah,
100%?
Mexican. No, I'm 50-50, but I grew up in a household with...
You can't be 50-50. This fucking guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. You know, and Mexican is not a fucking nationality. I'm not Mexican blood. You know, it doesn't come out as Mexican. It comes up as some other shit. You know, I don't even know too much, but I know it doesn't come up as Mexican. When you take a blood test, it doesn't come up as Mexican. It comes up as some other shit. But check this out. He got his hood rat right there with him. Why is it? Let me tell you guys something. Why is it that he took that same hood rat to Camp Capone, Soft White Underbelly, Drinks with Jinx, to this interview, but didn't take her to No Jumper? Do you want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because then that means that she would be around some real pimps. And you know that those real pimps would question her. And you know she would not know what to say. And because she does not know what to say, that will call this little kid's bluff. Listen, this is a game. And if you haven't caught it, you're slow. Remember the last video where Charleston White said that he sat around with his partner and tried to figure out the game? That's what Kelpy did. Kelpy sat around and said, I need to shock the internet. I need to do something to come up. What can I do? I can be a white pimp. Ain't nobody seen that before. And that's his girlfriend. I guarantee you that little hood rat is his girlfriend. And he told her, listen, I got a plot for us to get famous. I'm going to act like I'm a pimp. You be the girl I'm pimping. And let's play this shit till the wheels fall off. Bro, come on. Where's that other girl at? This is the only girl he got with him. The only way to call his bluff, I'll tell you this. The only way to call his bluff is one of these fools to be like, how much you want for that hood rat? $50 an hour or whatever the fuck. I don't know how that rolls. Here's a hundo. Let's go. And then she looks at Kelpy with like a side eye like, I didn't sign up for this. And you know it's all bullshit. Or if he says, nah, she's not working right now, then you know it's bullshit. Shouldn't be no excuses. A pimp should get that Skrilla at all times. So somebody gotta test him. Somebody gotta test him. But check this out. I'm gonna kill this video where Elaine call it a day. I hope Kelpy gets to the bag. I hope he gets successful. I hope he gets all that money that he dreams about, because in this world, you only got one shot. That's it. You know? And I ain't denying nobody's hustle, however you get it. As a matter of fact, put me up on game. I'm cool with that. You feel me? But then again, you can't be out here faking and frauding, because other motherfuckers will get in their feelings and call you out. Alright? So once again, I'm going to kill this video where it lay and call it a day. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Once again, follow me on Instagram at TheHaterWorld. Make sure you guys visit the website, TheHaterWorld.com. Buy some merch. Support the channel. You guys already know. And other than that, I'm Blue Devil. This has been a Hater World production. And we out.